In this video, we'll explore the fourth sub-application of the QHSC companion database group, which is the competency and training. As you can see, they all start almost with the same platform. The first screen, those we already explained about. Now let's go to the competency and training. Now here, this one will have all the competency and training that's required by your company, for your staff. That doesn't mean only the people who work under the QHSC department. No, could be the whole company, employees. So let's start. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what I call it, tabs. So let's start from the beginning. First of all, you'll have a lookup. The lookup means give me a chance to search for a particular employee and his training courses, right away. For example, first name, last name, trainee company ID, because he could be also one of the people that's actually belong to one of your subcontractors, but still working on your premises. The division he belonged to, or unit responsible, division, department, unit responsible, means responsible of assigning training for that person, and scheduled year when the scheduling of that assignment has been done. Okay, this is, for example, let's go for this Amal Zaidan, see, and Davidson, you can see. Remember, some of these fields are empty because this is just a fictitious data. Okay, so now let's start. You have a going backward, previous record, next record, refresh, save a record, creating a new record, or deleting a record. When you create a new record, just hit new, and that's it. You start a new record and you start filling in all the information. Okay, so let's go from the first record right now. Just click here, go all the way to the first, so we can start the explanation. Of course, here this is automatic. This is the training schedule ID. This is automatic. You don't have to worry about this. This is populated by itself through the database. Okay, this is the important one here. Trainee company ID. If he's one of yours, put his employee's ID, employment ID, or if he's subcontractors, he has a number from their company also, put the numbers there, or could be anyway, anybody that works underneath you or do a business with you, and you are going to make sure that they are trained, and you're trying to ensure that their competency level is equivalent to your requirement or your client requirement, you will put his ID here. Put his first name, trainee last name, trainee company name, which company he belongs to. Okay, this company, of course, it's a drop down list. Choose from those. You can add as many companies as you want. Okay, and this is where it's a direct modification drop list. You can see the square here. You can start putting the names there. Okay, add names, because every time you'll be adding a different company. But if it is the company's already been written, just pick it up and make sure the name stays the same. The spelling of it is correct. You don't put, for example, Halliburton, and then somewhere else suddenly you change and you put Halliburton again without recognizing you already have one, but with one L. It's going to be different name than this one. So make sure the name stays the same. Okay? Put his address here, city. If he's from the United States, put the city, put the state. Here choose the state, Dallas, and that would be Texas. Just put TX. Right away comes Texas, zip code, country, put United States, US. So you put that, comes here, United States of America. Okay, as long as you're adding numbers or you're adding a text, you make sure at the end you do a saving. Okay. Now division, department or section he belongs to, drop down list. Okay. If you want to change, if you don't see the square, means this is a table that you go to that screen at the beginning and you change it from there, as I explained in the other videos. Employees post, same thing, choose his post, schedule year, put the year, the year he been scheduled to do a training, schedule period, are you going to train him in the first quarter, second quarter, third or fourth quarter. Schedule date, the day that you schedule him for training. Okay. Now schedule course, choose the course that you schedule him for training. You can see many courses you have. If you want to know how those courses populated, very easy, as I explained earlier. I'll go ahead and do it again. Come to here, come to this, find where is training courses. See, training courses, that's the sponsor, the name of the sponsor. You just add them here. Very simple, sponsor, his first name, address, all this information about the sponsor, But here, the courses type, see, all these courses you can add, modify, whatever you want from this section. Okay, very simple. Let's go here. Now here, remember the course sponsor, that's where we saw those sponsors. Okay, sponsor name, city, state, country. Because why? You could have the same sponsor, but it's coming from a different city or a different country. You put him there too. The schedule, we already said that about the course schedule. Completed as scheduled. If he completed, you check it. Received certificate. If he received certificate, you check it. And everywhere you see a sign, it says all field marked with plus sign must be filled. Means when you see a plus, make sure you fill those. You don't leave them empty. Okay, because those will be a reference somewhere else. Okay, and the picture, you just copy the picture from anywhere else you want to copy a picture and paste it. Just like I did here. For example, I'm going to copy this, and it will stick. This picture, when you paste it, it will always be with that record. For example, I'm going to go to a section, say yes here. Section, let's say here, this section doesn't have a picture. So I copy the picture from my file or from the internet or wherever and click inside, and you see it already highlighted, and then you go paste, picture's pasted. Okay, but I don't want to keep a picture there, no, because that's a different person. Okay, and now for that person, he got his certificate, you add the certificate here. You just click, you add the certificate, add it, remove it, open it, save it, whatever, I've already explained about this in earlier videos. Comments about this person, about the training, about his willingness, about his, understanding and all that stuff, you put it there. Okay, the comments. That's related to the person who is doing the training. Now we go for the training courses info. Okay, remember those courses, they're different from one another. So you want to make sure that you put information related to each course and how you evaluate that course. Because at the end of each course, usually you do what we call it a survey to make sure that the people has understood the course. The presenter was cooperative and very easy to understand. His language, his tools that he has used, the way he demonstrated the course, the type of detail, his understanding of the course, all that you need to understand. Okay, this is all related to the training course itself. Of course, you still have a lookup course by name, just like that. Only the course that has been registered. For example, first aid, relation, all the information related to that course. Okay, manpower management, all the information related to that course. Okay, so now let's start this course information. Either you can look up course by course name, or look up by course provider. I want to see this company. As I can see from here, that this company has 3 courses. It offers 3 courses. It's ISO Vision, this course, and Chemical and Hazard. But you can see Chemical is twice. Why? Because one is offered in a different country. Okay, this ISO Vision is the branch in this country, Muscat, okay, which is Oman. And the other one, its branch, it's Sharjah in the United Arab Emirates. Because this company might have different branches, and different branches will have a different evaluation status or different evaluation score. Got it? Now you start the course here. First, this number, you don't fool with it, leave it. Course assign ID. Of course, for traceability purpose, you have to assign the courses an ID. So it's easy to grab the course and know. For example, let's say this course start with ASF451. Okay? The course name, drop down list, each course, you'll have to have a data for them, so this way you can evaluate which course was effective. Then you put some description. Like this one is chemical hazard, description, chemical reaction under sea level. Okay? And if you want to enter a new line, you move to a new line, just press click and hit enter. Press control and hit enter. Here, for example, I just come to here, I want to go to a different level. I just press control and hit enter. See, I'm going to the other line and then work from there. Sponsored by, of course, so drop down list from that one I showed you earlier. Require attendees. Who's required? Site manager, engineering, quality control, all personnel. You have that small square here, means you can add more from there directly without going to those tables. Okay? Now, frequency of the course, is it monthly, quarterly, 2 years, 3 years, 1 year, name it. Estimated duration, just put then 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 days, 3 days. Estimated cost, put the number. Estimated currency, choose it. Is it dollar, dirham, pound, renminbis, I think is that Chinese, and euro. Okay, and then any comments about that course. And then anything related to that course, documents, manuals, brochure, you store it here. Okay? Now, you have this evaluation score, which is the number 90 to 100 excellent, 80 to 89 satisfactory, so on and so forth. This is the number you put there. You put that number yourself based on what? Based on your auditing. You audited that course, or you have a survey among the people who attended that course, okay, and you, with a numerical survey, and then you average out the number and you put it here, okay, and then the score provided by, you put the name of the person who provided that score, and then the source, score provider, because remember, this person provided that score, I want to know where is he from, probably if he's from a different division that's not supposed to be dealing with this type of a score, this is score provider, or I want to know exactly who provided the score, that's very important, because if it is a person who has no qualification to provide such a score, this score will be discredited. You got it? So this is the information about the score, about the course itself. Now let's go. Okay, now this information here, employee training schedule, as I said, you can use the form. If you don't want to use the form, you can use a data sheet, and you fill the information just regular, without any interaction with it. The training course, same thing. You can use the form, or you can use just a data sheet regular. Okay, now let's go for search and report. Now in search and report here, we have a lot of reports we can generate, almost 7, about those courses. First of all, make sure you fill the parameters. If you don't fill the parameters and you just hit the query, you're not going to see anything. It's going to be all empty. You have to fill the parameter. Let's say the parameter here will be between this year, let's go for 17, only for that year 17, until the end of 17. I want to see how many courses we had actually offered, or we had planned to do, or we did already, because we are doing this video on 2019 right now. Okay, so let's change this to 7. Hit And 2017 we didn't do anything because most of this recording was done lately. So let's go with 18. The year, oh sorry, we have to go from the beginning of 18, which is put here the style. It's starting with the date, month, and year. Okay, so the date here it's 1, and the month it's also 1. Okay, you can see 31, date, month, the year, and change this to 18. Okay, we don't have anything for the year for 18. Okay, now we change it for the year, from the beginning of the year 2019 till the end of it, even though we are taping this on June 19. But let's say covering the whole year, how many scheduled courses do we have? Okay, we have 9 courses. The name of the courses are here in front of your eyes. You can manipulate them, based on the trainee ID, based post name, based on the courses itself, the country, those courses, who's ever giving us those courses, you name it, course name, who's responsible, sponsors, and the status of the courses, you can see. Okay, and then you go to the last X here and you close them. Let's say this is search by scheduled training date. Okay, so within this year we have, let's say I want to see only let's say for particular months, on not the whole area, the whole period, just till the month of June. Okay, just the month of June. Okay, see what it says here? It says the value entered is invalid on this field. Okay, 01. Okay, no problem. 06. When I put 6 here, it gives me that because it's the month of 6, which is 06. Okay, I put 06. Okay, it will not accept it. Guess why? Because in the month of June there is no 31 days, there is only 30 days. So best either I go like that. See, the month of June, you only have 30 days, not 31 days. So put 30 days. Now will work. Okay, you got it? So you can see you have 5 courses. Now let's see, I want to see it in a report. Report will be like that. You can see, the trainee name, first name, his last name, the person who was training, post he is holding, scheduled year, scheduled date, the type of the course, if it is done or not, if this checked been done, certificate received or not, course status, I give you the status, if this course not yet started, or this course been scheduled for it, but it's already past due, so he's not done the course. Certificate status, you give me the status of the course and the status of the certificate also, and the advanced warning, like this. For example, this guy here, Ali, his course hasn't been started. Okay, status, course not completed yet. Okay, advanced warning, schedule course within 7 days. This course will come. So I have to be careful not to assign this person to do go for a project and he has a training is coming. Okay, and here is the numbers of the courses. Okay. Now, sorry, this is the number of the courses. Let's say, for example, this for ASF 451. Where are we? Okay, let's say the HGF D99. Okay, the HGF 99. We go like that. The courses here. Here, see, by the courses when we go. Okay, and here too. Okay, and you can see the courses here we provide. The HD F99, that would be actually the ID for that particular employee, which is here. You can see the HGF D99. That's the ID of that employee itself. Okay, So where we at? Okay, now here we said we're gonna go from this month and go all the way till the end of the year. Okay, let's see how many courses we have during that year. Okay, now this is the ID of that employee itself. So this way you distinguish, because sometimes you'll have the same name, you know, like Ali, but this is Nasser, this is Al-Hamadi. So their IDs is different. And if you want to look in particular person, all what you have to do, just click on him like that, on the hot link. You come to his screen where you see a lot of information related to that person in particular. Okay, very simple. You want to send an email, this report, send it as an email or save it, okay? Or if you want to print it out, okay? If you don't want to print it out, you can see everything is color coded for you. So nothing you have to worry about. Okay, now you clear? Now this is you search by scheduled training date. Now you search by trainee employee name. Okay, you choose the name. If you choose the name like that straight and you go okay, it's not gonna show anything, 0. Why? Because you have to put the other parameters. So I have to assign the parameters first, all of them. So like from the month of 1 till, let's say, the end of 2019. So this guy will know exactly how many courses he has. Okay, he has 1 course assigned for him, and you can see the date here. Okay, he has assigned course on May. Got it? And if you want to see more visual, you can see, okay, it's green, already completed, the course status, certificate status, course completed, certificate received also, advanced warning, have more than 90 days planning. Okay, so this person now, I'm telling you, he has a course, okay, already completed, he has more than 90 days planning, so you can assign him for another course if you desire, or if you want to assign him to a project. Okay, well, let's go back again here and here. Now let's search by scheduled course and date. Scheduled course, here all the scheduled course just for dates. Here date and the type of course. Okay, so let's go for example like that. Okay, and let's go till the end of the year. Okay, and let's say, do we have any chemical hazard course assigned? No, we don't have any. Okay, and let's say for first aid, yeah, we have 1. Okay, and it is assigned on August 25th for training. Okay, if I want to see actually colorful report, come like that. Who's assigned? Not just the assigned course, no, who's assigned? Ali Nasser, assigned, that's his ID. His first aid, the day is assigned. Course status, not yet started because still far away. Course not completed. Scheduled course due within 90, but within 90 days, he's scheduled, this person. How good is that? Now, we want to know course completed and certificate received. Course completed, certificate not received, because this way we can distinguish between the people who got their courses, received their certificates, and the people who went and did their courses but they did not receive their certificate. Okay, so we want to ask why. Might be an issue with the provider himself, or an issue that we don't have a people who follow up on those courses, and see if our people already received their courses. Okay, you put the 2 parameters. Okay, you have 2 options. You can do query or report. Here, this person here, remember the request was the one is completed and the certificate received. This guy completed, already completed, course completed, certificate received. Okay, but if we choose course completed but certificate not received, we don't have any. Great, especially for that particular period. Okay, remember this is fictitious data of only about 6 or 7 people, but yours will be different. You will have a lot of names. Okay, now search by course status. First, make sure you put the parameter. Okay, let's say from the beginning of 2019 till the end of 2019. Okay, now the status, I want to see all the courses that's completed during that year. Okay, okay, so we have two choices. You can use this. One course that's already completed. Yes, completed. Okay, within that period. And if you hit the report, you want to see it nice and neat. Okay, if you want to go for not yet completed courses, you can see you have 4 people with their ID scheduled for 4 courses. Now those people scheduled, 4 of them scheduled for these courses. Okay, like this guy here, firefighting here, Edward Pastello, drilling division, firefighting, have more than 90 days planning. Okay, and now as I have explained, you can see the ID and the name of the people, their ID. See, this person has the same ID twice because he has, you can see, this is the record. His record, he has 2 records, and you can see he's from the same division, but he's assigned to 2 courses. One is fundamental of petroleum, one is firefighting. None of these courses started yet. Okay, very easy. Of course, you can print a report, send a report, or save the report. Okay, and now we go for search courses with approaching due date, because this way you can make sure allocate people to their courses rather than sending somewhere else, maybe to an island or a project, and there's a course coming for them to be training. So this some of these courses, you want to see which course is first long overdue. Means you already assign people, but those people never even attended those courses. Okay, you have 3 courses. 3 people. These 3 people here didn't attend those courses that has been assigned for them. Okay, and let's say the courses will come within the next 7 days. This guy with the next 7 days has to be ready. There's a course coming for him. Okay, and course coming within the next 30 days. We don't have anything within 30 days. Okay, within the range of 30 days. It means between 30 and 1. Okay, so let's see, between 60 days. Yeah, we have 1. It's coming within 60 days. So we need to make sure that this guy is not assigned to something else, because he has a training courses he has to attend first. Okay, now let's go with our training course provider, the training courses provider, because they have score. I want to make sure what's their score, and this way the one has a low score, I don't hire them anymore, because they're not qualified to train my people, to raise their competency level. Click there, you can see you have a whole list. This is the course unique ID based on the course. Okay, course description, course provider, this company, the name of this company is Success, this company is MGT, this company is ISO Vision. Okay, the frequency of the course, the estimate duration, the cost of the course, the currency, who was required to attend, score input by, who's really put the score here at the end, and the score. See, the one with the high score based on this, legend, I might keep them. Okay, but you go down here, you see those people has a warning, has low score. You want to know why? Just click on them here, and then you will see some information on the comment be written by this person, who put the score here. Here, for example, is Amir Al-Amri. He will put information like this, provided his accent was very heavy, people could not understand it, or he was quick, or he didn't accept people to ask him questions, he just want to deliver and get out of the room as fast as possible. All this information, he will be writing them here. So when you see the score low, you will see a lot of comments here. Okay, now let's go close that, and now we have what we call it report. Report are textual way of understanding a subject. Now let's go for the chart, because charts sometimes they're very powerful and they're visual. They have a lot of visual effect. Schedule courses trend. You want to see the trend first. Are you actually assigning courses per year? For example, here we assign in 2019 9 courses. It doesn't show the other year, but let's go and change a couple of them so we'll see how the trend will work. Okay, for example, let's go with this first guy. He was assigned to 19. Let's give him to 18. Okay, and let's go here and change this to 18. Okay, and save it. Yes. Okay, now let's go to the second record, also 219. We're gonna say we'll make it 217 and change this to 17. Okay, save the record, and then let's go for another record and go to year 216. Okay, for example, and change this also to 216. Okay, and save the record. All the time you save the record. Done. Refresh. Now go to the chart. Now populate that chart again. Voila. You see? You see? In 216 we have one course schedule. 217 one course. 218 one course. 219 6 course. What's the trend? It's positive, linear. Positive, linear. You can see. See the line, the red lines telling you are going positive, which is good. You are actually heading the right direction. You are actually increasing the training for your employees. Okay. Now, course completed versus course not completed. This is good. So it tells you the year 16, they not completed. Because if it's completed or not completed, you will see a check beside that box. On the screen of the form. Completed 1, didn't complete. In 219 you have 6 courses, didn't complete them. See, this is bar style, and this is a trend style. Trend style. You can see if it is this color, means they're not completed. If it is this color, means they are completed. Yours will have a lot of data, a lot of designs here, because I only have about 6 or 7 records here to demonstrate for this purpose. Now, schedule courses status. Okay, very powerful. Okay, now as an overall, you can see this color means past proposed schedule date on 16 and 17, and 18 you have already completed 1. On 19 you have 3 not yet started, and you have 3 past proposed closing. So you want to know which are they. You go by the year. 219, right? You go to 219, go like that. 219, okay? See, I'm not just giving you the figure, but I'm giving you what courses. Okay? 219, you have 1 not yet started. Which course is not yet started? This color, defensive driving, firefighting, fundamental petroleum. On which one past proposed schedule date? Also, 2 of them are firefighting. 1 of them is OSHA auditor, OSHA auditor or lead auditor course. Okay? Got it? Now, let's close this one here. Now, courses based approaching schedule date. This is good for allocation. Okay, so approaching date. Even the courses, not just the courses, but their name also. See, have more than 90 days planning. Those 2 courses, which is one of them is fundamental petroleum, and one of them is firefighting. Okay, because this different. This is a darker color here. This is a darker color. And then schedule courses within the next 60 days. You have 1 fundamental of petroleum, and then This course is long overdue, which is those 4 here, and all the description of the courses belong underneath it. Courses based on type per year, because you want to know in every year how many courses you put. In 2016 you have defensive driving, only 1 course. 2017 you have first aid. 2018 you have the ISO 9000 auditor course. 2019 you have these 4 courses that has been assigned. Okay, good. So now in this section, or for this application or sub-application of the QHSC companion database, we have explained all the elements that you need to tackle on a day-to-day basis. I hope you enjoyed it, and I see you in the next video.